AI video generation has actually been insane in the past couple of months. But which model actually does what better? Today, I'm going to be putting 4 of the most powerful AI video generation to test. I'm going to be testing VO3, Sora 1 2.5, and Kling AI. I'm going to be putting them head to head in some creative stress tests and see which one of them folds. From cinematic scene to product ad to image references to anime style, I'm just going to be testing them in terms of what they can do and how they can do it. So I've designed 5 test prompts, which I'm going to run on each of them. Same prompts, same constraints, and let's just see which one of them does it right and which one of them folds. You might be surprised the one you think might do well might not actually do well. So yeah, stick around, let's do this. So we're going to be we'll start with a cinematic shot where our main character will be a girl, Shanice, and someone is trying to tailor and all of that. So let's see how all this AI model does. This is the prompt. I'll leave the prompt, the document to the prompt. I'll leave it in the description so you guys can try it out too when you want. We'll come on Kling AI. So we select text to video and I'll just drop the prompt here and we'll click on generate. Yeah. So for Sora 2, I'm using OpenArt to have access to it. So here, text to video, then I drop the prompt here and I click on create. For 1, I select text to video, I drop the same prompt and I generate. For VO3, text to video, I drop the same prompt and we generate. We see Shanice. Yeah, it is raining. It's giving Tokyo vibe. We can see all of that. The umbrella is a bit weird, but that's okay. And we can see Marco chasing her and he's telling her she just keeps on walking. I think this is good. This is good. I mean, that's actually good. Actually good. It looks really good. It's raining. She's under an umbrella. She can see Marco chasing her as well. So yeah, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. For 1, it's a bit weird. We can see the character's face is morphing and it didn't really follow the prompt. It just created what it thinks is what we wanted. Yeah. For VO3, I think this is weird. She's not even looking at Marco, she's looking somewhere else. I think her Marco is now looking at something else. Then the camera just flips to she's looking at herself. That's weird. So this is my final ranking. I think you agree that Kling and Sora actually did this one very well. Google View 3 almost there, but I'm not sure. It's not there. Then 1 is not there at all. So now we'll move on to the second prompt. This one would be image plus text to video. So basically I generated a picture of a watch using Google Nano Banana. Then I'm just going to give it a prompt to like create an advertisement for it. And yeah, let's see how it does. It's nice, just that there is like a bit of morphing happening in the middle. But aside from that, I think it's really good. It's really good. It didn't just follow my prompt to the T because there was no water splashing and all of that, but it tried to come up with something else that works. If you see that ad, I'm sure you would think it's a real product. It actually followed the prompt. I like that it followed the prompt. It did what it's meant to do. So yeah, this is good. It did well this time. When they have a reference image, I think this is what I've noticed. When they have a reference image, they try their best to stick to it. Although there might be a little difference, but yeah, all of them actually performed well now. Yeah. So now we're going to just test it in terms of limbs, how things move. I'm sure you've seen all those AI video where the human have multiple arms, fingers, and all of that. So we're going to test it, how it can manage that when the user is dancing and all of that. So that's what this prompt is just about. It's smooth. It's just that it's also the elbow. If you see her elbow is a bit weird. Is that how their hand movement is? They just feel like it's fast forwarded a bit. Like it feels very fast. Like she's not moving too fast. Her limbs are not weird. So so far, I agree with this one. I can't fault it. This is good. This is my ranking in terms of the dancing. Sora and One, just because of the limb movement, is a bit weird, kind of glitchy. But Vio and Kling, it just looks smooth, it just looks natural. So yeah, let me know what you think. This next prompt is just about anime. Like I just wanted to just bring a cartoon to life with all the stars, the sword, the light slash, and all of that. Feel like a proper 2D, and is on top of the building. I like the sound effects. What do you guys think? What kind of sword is this? What do you guys think? You know, for this round, I'm not going to like rate them. I want you guys to actually rate them. Let me know what you think. Which of these 4 actually generated something closer to anime in the comment section. So this last one, so I came up with like 2 different images of like a detective. He's reading this crime newspaper or whatever it is in his office full of books and all of that. And there is a second frame where somebody walks in and just calls him or waves at him or something. So what I want is, I want to give those 2 images, like this is the start frame where he was reading the newspaper, and the end frame is when somebody walks in. So just create a video that blends all of that together.
The city's pulse beat a frantic rhythm against my ribs.
You can see what he did with the door there. So I think that's where the flaw, that's the only flaw. I like the narration behind. I like the heartbeat and all of that. It makes sense. But I think the 2 doors opening to each other, that doesn't make sense. The second door just turns into a wall. So I like what it did. It just turned that side to a door from the beginning. So to avoid that weird jump it in Vio did. So it just turned that side to a door. And it's kind of like flow well together.
You keep odd hours, so do I. What can I do for you, miss?
Depends how much trouble.
Sora cannot have an end frame, so we only gave it the beginning of the frame. So I think it's actually good. It tried to like come up with something, which is fine. It came up with an ending that is okay. But I think it flipped the voices. So the voice of the guy is the girl, the voice of the girl is the guy, which I think that's the only thing. But aside from that, I think it did really well. This is almost like what One did, which made sense. I think the only thing is just that sound. It's just making this sound. But that's not really an issue because you could just have a voiceover over it and you just mute the sound. But it was able to just consistently move those things together, which made sense. For the detective generation, this is my rating. I think Vio really did. It tried, but it messed it up with those two doors. I think without those two doors, it would have been perfect. If it has done it the way Kling AI did it, that the door was just behind the guy from the beginning and there's no two door morphing into each other, it should have been perfect. For Sora, because it didn't have an end frame, so I couldn't judge it on that, but I think it was because of the alternating sound, that's why I put it there. Let me know what you guys think. Am I being fair or am I being harsh? How would you guys have rated this? And yeah, I want you guys to tell me the rating for the anime. Which one of them do you think is best at creating something related to anime? That's pretty much the video. Let me know what you think about this. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe, share it with people. You have a couple of different options of things you could do. There is a lot of things going on in the AI world. There's still a lot of models that I didn't even test. There's still a lot going on. If you want to see something else related to this, let me know. But yeah, this is pretty much the video. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe, share it with people, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.